Hi, Aries. Hi, Capricorn. I hope you're well. Welcome back if you're returning. And if you're new, my name is Shannon. I'm glad to have you. Audio discretion advised if you have little ones around, okay? My channel's real intense. You'll either love it or hate it. It's different. So if you like the truth and the harsh truth, I thank you for being that way in the earth. I could come across real religious to you. I'm not religious. Please never put me in that box, all right? I've already been one of those religious people in my lifetime, and the Most High said you could never put me in a box. And he broke me free, and I've had an awakening, and I'm just spiritual, but I am for his truth. And the scripture's actually found in the tarot, and I have proven that it's here, and so you will get it here. Okay, and the Most High God's word is forever. His kingdom hath no end. He's eternal, and so his ways are not our ways, and so this will be a very challenging channel for you. And anyway, if you say so, let's get started here. Show me Aries and Capricorn energy. We have the Five of Swords coming out with the Nine of Wands. We have several that came out. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse, the Four of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Magician, and the Hermit is here. At the top of the deck is the Ten of Swords, and it has a great big spider. This is a betrayal. Somebody has weaved something in a very manipulative way with this Magician card, and they've really went within and thought about some stuff with the Hermit. And if something's taking place around a celebration or a marriage or something like that, then we have the Four of Wands here with that energy. Then somebody's got a decision to make out here, and it's either already defeated something, or obviously we're looking at the now energy and for the future as well. There's another decision out here. It's going to bring a defeat. It's going to bring an ending to something. Somebody has been trying to trap somebody out here. It's funny because I just read for another Aries connection, and the wording that came out was those who trap shall be trapped. The Nine of Wands shows I got two decks of cards that I've mixed together that I'm using, and this shows a bunch of cats behind the bush. They're looking at a little mouse. They're waiting for that mouse to take that cheese, and then they're going to pounce on the mouse. Okay, and somebody has been trying to trap somebody, and they are now being trapped. People watching whatever's going on in a situation. Some people also might think that they've trapped somebody, but the Most High says they're trapped. I'm getting that impression. If you know anything about the prophet Elijah, he was in his chariot with a person, and they were surrounded by a bunch of people that was trying to trap them, and Elijah was like, God, open his eye. The person that was with Elijah was having a meltdown. It was like, oh my gosh, everybody's surrounding us. And the prophet asked that the Most High would open his eyes, and he said, there's more of us than there are of them. And that's kind of the impression that I get with that Nine of Wands. Somebody has been trying to bully somebody, or you've been doing that, and they've been in this I don't care mode. It's really showed itself out here. This Five of Swords that's also out here shows a great big nasty porcupine, and the Five of Swords is I don't care. I'm going to win at all costs. And somebody's also sitting here. This porcupine's behind this little bitty rock, and it's like it's trying to hide behind this rock, and you clearly can see this porcupine in the person's brain, and it's fried or something like that, because it's swords, right? And I had the word pathology that just came out, and I've had the last couple of days a lot of mental stuff and mental issue things are here. So I've got two actually there are three cards out here that show the porcupine behind something. It's not a bush, but I have two cards that show bushes. A bush could be prevalent to something. I'm also hearing President Bush. I had a former president of the United States come out today. If that's Bush, there's bushes out here. It's coming through. The 9 of Wands has, those people behind the bushes, right? And then the 4 of Wands show that's my house fire card. You got a fire in the bush, then you do, but it shows a picture of a bush there. And then the 9 of Swords has that porcupine behind. It's actually a rock, but it's behind something. I'm getting those pictures here like that. There's been some type of a betrayal here somewhere, and somebody's had filthy, dirty stuff inside of them trying to catch somebody up and stuff. Now, if you're upright, you're upright. If you're not, you're not. I don't know anybody's heart. But I did have a president that came out that was a former president of the United States, so whatever that represents. And I am seeing bushes out here, so I'm just, whatever that is, if something's happened in that time frame when Bush was in his presidency, then with, headship, then it's out here because the Aleph head is out here. And that is the head of something and somebody who leads clans of people. So we do have that kind of stuff out here. There's somebody that has been trying to been taking an indirect approach to something. This deck that I'm using for the 7 of Cups to come out within it shows lateral thinking, okay, in a real creative way, in a very manipulative way. Somebody's tried to do something in their rebellious state of mind, but there's some type of defeat out here with this energy. Regardless who has done what, where, and how it's occurred, there is a defeat out here. At the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Swords, and the word rain just came out in the other Aries connection. The 3 of Swords shows people getting rained on, and they can't look at one another, and they're back to back, and somebody else has left the frame of the picture. You just catch the back end of the third party leaving the frame. If somebody has a picture of something, then there could be pictures of somebody's got photography of pictures of an event. There's a wedding energy here. Then something like that is, pictures of weddings or something like that. The wedding card is here for something or whatever that connection is. Somebody's got some wisdom of something that's taken place out here, or why something has. Show me what's hidden here between Aries and Capricorn. So this is all the energy that came out. And it's intense out here. Look at these pictures. It's intense. Show me Aries and Capricorn. The Merchant is here. This is a cunning person card. The Hermit is here. That's a very wise type of energy, but somebody's filthy in what they do. They're very cunning. If you're upright, you're upright. You're going to be able to catch somebody that's done something out here in a really horrific type of a way. This is leadership of something. When that Merchant card comes out, some type of a person that's like a boss or something out here. We have the Depression card and the Prison card that came out. Yeah, just a second ago, I showed the 8 of Swords that was just there, and somebody was behind bars. All right, at the bottom of the deck is the Wife card. You are either the wife or somebody else's wife has done something. This is somebody who's just stepped out of their responsibility somewhere in something that's taken place, whatever that was. For some people, there's a baby connection somewhere because there's a baby on their lap. All right. Show me some words between Aries and Capricorn. Somebody did something at work. For some people, somebody did something at work. I have a lot of work stuff that keeps coming out. And we do have a boss figure with that Merchant card here. Show me more information. I'll take several. You take the pieces and put them where they go. So, yes, there is manipulation out here. The Merchant goes back to that meaning in this deck, and so does the Magician. The first word out is skillfully handling of a person or of objects, okay, for someone's own advantage out here, okay? Well, again, somebody's just got this, whatever's taking place and why they're doing it, folks. I don't know. They're in rebellion somewhere. The Mob is here. Well, the Mob is here today. It's just here today. A gathering of people, okay? gathering of people. There was a large entity that was involved somewhere, and somebody was being favored as well. Somebody bald for a clue in a connection is out here. You could be a bald person, being upright or not. You may not know anybody who's bald. Whatever that means for you, the Most High is bringing it out. Okay, positive or negative for a clue to something that's going on in a matter here. Isaiah 30 and 31 says, For through the voice of Jehovah shall the Assyrian be beaten down, which smote with a rod. As every stroke of the appointed staff which Jehovah shall lay upon him shall be as with the sounds of tabrets and harps. I actually have harps playing in the background. And before I got started in this, I fear the Most High people. Before I got started in this reading, I happened to look up at a reflection that I've actually got on the channel and did a little chit chat with, and spoke about the Assyrian. And that same reflection showed itself, and they are two colorful rods that are an reflection from the lighting in my room. That when I seen it, I heard the Assyrian. My hands find this card, anyway. I heard the Assyrian when I seen that, because like I said, I've gotten on the channel before and spoke about the Most High had brought out that same day that I seen those colorful rods. He brought out this scripture about it. And so here it is again. It's the Most High is fixing to beat down somebody who has been ruthless somewhere, folks, to some people. Okay. Or that's you that's acting like some idiot. The Most High is going to, beat this energy down, folks. And every stroke of the appointed staff which Jehovah shall lay upon him shall be as with sounds of tabrets and harps, and in the battle and with the weapon of his arm will he fight with them. Okay, thank you, Jehovah. There's something around a forgiveness issue out here. Look, people, if you don't forgive, you'll never be forgiven. The Most High give you a space of time to make something right. After that, that's it. That's it. You're his enemy. Okay. Something connected to a truck. Okay. We have vehicles out here. What that's coming out for. Proverbs 10:11 says that the mouth of a righteous man is a well of life, but violence covers the mouth of the wicked. It says to honor thy mother and thy father, and you will have long life in the earth. We do have parental issues out here. We also have something around an illegitimate child out here. Okay. Here's that large entity again that's involved in something that's going to favor somebody out here. Well, thank you. Oh, this is like third time today that my hands have found that out of all those cards that I have. Some type of a real aggressive emotions have been around somebody's situation. That's that porcupine, man. Let me just show you this picture. I showed it in somebody else's. But look, somebody's just fried. It's just fried. Okay. And the way they think is just, they think, oh, look, I'm hiding. Nobody's going to see anything. But, we got these pictures also here, these cats behind these bushes here. We got somebody trapped here, right? And then there's that other bush that I was telling you about there. But no, something's out here with that energy. Anyway, something's over, something's complete, something's going to be restored out here. There's something around a reward of some kind, but something's over here with this energy. Thank you, Jehovah. Give us 3 more cards between Aries and Capricorn. The child card is here. Well, we have an illegitimate child that's come out of some matter. Or maybe you were an illegitimate child, I don't know, and you're dealing with your parents or however that's going down. We have things about honoring your parents out here as well. The letter J is on that card. That means anything to anyone. And we have the letter T and the letter A that's come out in this reading. The letter L is also here. The clock tower is here. This is timing to something. Again, something's over here. Now, in that other reading, something about 1 week from now came out. So there is something around some type of timing. I did have the H and the R come out today. So that's a specific hour to something. Then something with time is here. This is government protection, altering things with the clock tower. Show me another message, please, for Aries and Capricorn. If a grandfather clock is involved in something, then it is. If you have a grandfather clock or somebody's grandfather is attached to something, then they are. So both child cards are out here. So it's definitely something about children are out here. At the bottom of the deck is the dog. This is a friend card. It's also a protection card. You do have something about protection. There's a large entity that's involved that's going to favor somebody out of something that's gone down in a really big way. Somebody has had control issues. This is also perversion that's taken place around the matter with the dog as well. What do you want to bring out here between Aries and Capricorn? Okay, he keeps bringing this rune out today as well. This is also a children rune. It's the Fihu, which is kind of interesting. You have the Magician card. The Magician card is the Aleph head in the Hebraic language. The pictograph looks like it's an ox head. And the Most High just said in the other Aries reading, and he's bringing out this stuff with the Assyrian, that he was going to bully the bully. And the ox head energy is here, and the Fihu represents cattle. Take it as it applies. The Most ain't playing around. It means what he says. But it is a child rune, and we do have that energy out here real big and strong in this reading, or your child has done something, or whatever the illegitimate thing come out of something for pregnancy. This is something hidden that's going to continue to come to the light. The Most I just keep bringing it out over and over. Just more and more and more stuff keeps coming out today. This is trusting. This is also a recovery, and somebody is going to have some type of a recovery out here and being restored, and some type of a reward and a repayment of something is out here for something. What else does this rune represent? I guess that's it. That's all I can think about with it. But there's fraud issues with that rune as well. And that's why some people have been trying to bully somebody, because they've been trying to get away with whatever that is. With that fire, the Four of Wands is my fire card. It's out here. This will come out, folks. Till next time, shalom.